why ITIL. ITIL is just a framework, right? There's lots of different frameworks. ITIL basically is the one that's most widely used for managing IT infrastructures all over the world, right? So think of it this way, like if I'm walking into a new environment and I'm meeting new individuals, right? You go to a dinner party or wherever you might go. First thing you do is you try to establish a common ground with somebody to try and build a relationship, right? So, hey Nick, I'm Mike, this is where I went to school, I was in the Navy, I went to school, the University of Washington, I'm from this place in California. And at some point you're going to find a common ground where, oh, I went to University of Washington as well, and you start having that relationship. Well, ITIL is kind of the same thing, if you think about it, right? It's a set of practices, right, for us to build upon and manage environments. Because it's the most widely used one all over the world, it sets an immediate relationship and common ground with our customers. So as soon as I get a new customer that I'm building a relationship with, when I say, here's how we manage your incidents, right? And here's how we manage the events in your environment, they automatically have a reference point where they know the language I'm speaking when I mention ITIL, right? So it's really a place for us to start the relationship with the customer. It's like your foundation, right? So you have to do a few things right when you build your house, right? You want a really solid foundation, and you want to make sure you have all the core elements, core rooms set up, right? Well, at that point, your wife's going to come in and she's going to want to customize all those rooms. ITIL basically gives us a foundation, and then we have to use our people and our process and our tools to customize that framework to what actually works. Like, what is ITIL? It's basically it's a way to create value for your stakeholders, right? That's what the organization has to do, right? So we need to create value for our customers. And we do that by starting with ITIL, and then we use our incredible people, right? So we have some of the best engineers in the entire world. We just had one retire who spent over 55 years working on telecommunications platforms, going back to Vietnam, running cable through the jungles in Vietnam, right? Using all that experience, not just one guy out of 50 plus guys just in our direct team here that are managing our customers for us, right? So you use the people that come along board with all their experience, from dedicated engineers to dedicated professionals on service delivery and customer service. They want to have that same mission, right? They start with the same why. They want to have a great relationship with our customers, and then you then come alongside those individuals and you give them a process, very, very mature processes to manage our customers at scale. You mentioned level setting, right? So a new customer comes along board, so we've got our set of, like, here are our ITIL processes, right? Here's how we're going to manage 24/7 any event, incident, issue that our customers are having, right? Level setting is us discovering what is in there and then getting it to a known system, a known set of configurations that we can then manage really effectively. If you look at a service index of the best managed service providers out there, or all managed service providers, you have a range of highly mature, very disciplined, and you have some that are on the one spectrum where they're just figuring things out. Well, that also comes into play with our relationship with our customer. You start out with a customer and you're very immature. You're learning them, they're learning you. How do we communicate? What are our processes together? How do we add value to each other? How do we help that customer? Level setting lets us go in there, identify what the customer has. We already have our processes built, and now we can start to mature over time to get to a place where we can manage them really well and begin to optimize the systems for peak performance, right? So we want to make sure that the customer, over time, as we get to know them, they're not feeling the headaches that they were before they met us, right? And that's kind of the key aspect of, is the customer receiving value? Are they happy? Are they really running their systems and applications the way that they need to be ran? Our customers, they have a tremendous amount of headaches, right? But they have their business to worry about. They shouldn't have to worry about their systems. One of our customers, for example, has over 200 locations across the U.S., managing hospitals of all different sizes and clinics all over the U.S. they have a small team of probably 5 to maybe 7 people just responsible for certain aspects of those systems. There's no way those individuals can keep up with the amount of issues that arise in an environment of that size. So where I see us adding a lot of value is we come alongside that group, learn how to communicate with them, learn the systems, level set those systems to where we are optimizing the performance of how we're receiving alerts and events, understanding how we interact with all their third-party vendors, which are hundreds, right? And then what we do is we take the burden of all of that process and we manage those vendors, right? We manage the systems that are out there. We tweak the alerts and the events that we're receiving so it's more easily consumed by our customer. They can receive fast updates. They know what's happening in their environments. They don't have to worry and try to find the different carrier that is assigned to a particular site. They know that we understand that information. We've done our homework. We've level set the information in our systems and we simply manage it for them, right? And then now we're providing great value because now they can focus on their business and have other headaches where the headache of just managing the day-to-day is all gone, right? Because that's our responsibility now.